It's Tina from Ideas and Embellishment, and I am on here to make, had an idea and I don't know if it's a good idea, but it's a good idea for me because I like it, even though even though it's a little strange. I have this. It is something that I made, and it's in a little envelope, and I use book page and just a plain white envelope. So what I had, oh, by the way, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're coming back, I really appreciate your support, y'all. It's been great. I did find out why I've been coughing so much, and finally went to the doctor yesterday. And I have walking pneumonia. Woohoo! So I'm on antibiotics, so hopefully I'm on the mend. We will see. So what I am using for this, and I'm just going to show you, I'm using some ink. I'm using old book page. I'm using a couple of punches. This is a 1.5 and a 2. I'm also using ink. I'm going to use my scoreboard and my my cutter and just some regular paper. So I have white paper here, and I'm going to cut. Let me just show you. I'm cutting it 4.25 by 6.5. So I'm gonna so I'm just gonna go 4.25. I'm just gonna make one of them. I can get 2 of them out of here, so I might as well do it. 4.25. And this is regular. This isn't copy paper. This is, I get 37. I guess it's 28 pound paper, I guess. That's what it is. Not 24, but 28. So I'm 6.5. And I'm just going to go ahead and do 2 so I can have 2 here. Okay. I'm also using a scoreboard. So I'm going to take my scoreboard, and I have this big, huge scoreboard. Okay. I'm going to put it on here, and I'm going to score it at 3/8. I know my thing's in the way, but it's hard. 3 1/8. And 5 7/8. I think that's right. Yeah, 5 7/8. Then I'm going to turn it around over here. I think I'll just do it this way. It might be easier. And I'm going to score it at 3 7/8. Right, like that. So yeah, I didn't put that. So I'll put 3. And then I have this. Just this kind of thing. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and crease these. And then crease this. And then what I have is this. So what I want to do is I am going to cut this. I'm going to cut it all the way up to here. And then I'm going to cut it all the way up to here. So I have this. So then I'm going to go around with my ink, and I'm going to ink everything. And I just, want to ink it. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I want it to kind of look vintage. Because I'm using this old book page. Whoops. Don't do that. Do not do that. Just be careful. I'm just kind of being a rogue. And then I'm going to take my my book page, And I'm cutting this off. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm just gonna lay that there. I'm gonna go around the edges. I got this at a secondhand store. I think I got it at Goodwill. I think it's in German. It'd probably look even cooler if I tore the edges, but you know, I didn't. So, what's everybody been doing? It's raining here today, and it just so happens I have to go to the grocery store. So, and I want it to go this way because I want it to open on this side. So I'm going to put it right here. And then I can, okay, then I'll fold this down. And I'm going to use the smaller one, which is, I'm going to in the best on the center. Okay, and then I can go around and ink that up. And I have my vellum, which is here. And that's the reason I haven't. You don't have to, like I said, you could use a square. It doesn't really matter. But I just am doing the quickest I can do. Like I said, you don't have to use, you could just leave it. You don't even have to have a window. And since this is opening on this side, I've been putting a piece of tape there, right here, so that whatever I put in there won't get stuck. Okay? Then I'm going to fold this down and fold this down. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm going to have this like this. So now I have number 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. These are not the same. I am going to cut them. Because depending on how you fold it, it will depend on what you get. So you have this way, and when you turn it up, the writing is still good. Okay? So how easy was that? Was that an easy thing to do? That was an easy thing to do. So because it's only 9 in, I'm going to make another one. I have the same thing right here. And I'm going to score it. Score it 7/8. Did I say 7/8? No, 3/8. 3/8. 3 1/8. What you're basically doing is making coin envelopes in 5 7/8. And we're going to turn it around, and we're going to score it at 3 7/8, like that, just so we'll have a. Okay. See, you could do it you can score, you could fold it up. These are even, so you could fold this so that it goes there, or you could fold the other so it goes there. So whichever, doesn't matter. So I'm going to fold this up to here. And then you got to decide which side you want to fold in. So usually, that's what I'm saying, like you have the envelope, so then you need to, one side has to fold in. So you can choose to do this one or this one. So I think it doesn't really matter. So you can just, whoops. Whichever side you decide you want to fold in, then you cut the rest of it off. Okay, that's it. So I have decided to put this one, so this will go around on the inside. I just want all of my things to, oh, I didn't, you know what I didn't do? I did not do this. Where did I do with it? Oh, I had a smaller one. Because I want it to be, I wanted to cut right there. Okay, so that's another punch. This is a 1 1/4. I got, these are in my Amazon store if you're interested. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ink all of these guys. You could always do that before you cut that out, before you put the, before you glue it all together. Okay, so here I got that. Let me get this, and because I didn't tear the other ones, I'm not going to tear this one. Oh no! My bottle broke. Oh no. Okay, this is not good. All right, I need another bottle. Looks like, I don't know. I'm gonna tape this for now. I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna put it aside. Oh. Oh, cute. I'm having some glue issues this morning, y'all. This one decided. Oh my gosh. All right. I'll just bring out a new one. This is because I have used that squeeze bottle for so long. And now it's broken. This is just harder for me. Oh, it might be easier if I... You just gotta... I'm gonna fix this. Looks like I'll be going to Hobby Dobby and getting me a new glue thing. Oh, this one's not too bad. Coming straight out of the bottle. But but, and a lot of people use those, what do you call it? Icing. I don't like that. Because the little top always gets clogged up. I don't like that. Don't like it. So, make sure this is in there. Then I'll get this here. And then I'm going to get my did I say 1.5? No. 1.5. And keeping these little things too. Then 2. Also too, you could do this, which is, I use the little one. It works, and then I can cool beans. Well, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and close this. And I want this to be behind that, so I'm gonna close it like that. Come on now. And I want all these to be the same length. So cut this off. Okay, I have 3. I want one more. I have one more that I want to make. So we'll have 4 together. And this was a prototype, and that didn't work out. So we need another piece of paper. By 6.5. Now, I'll probably know what I'm going to make, so. Oh, B. Glue. I got a mess here. I don't have a lot of room. There's my little, okay. 3/8. 3/8. 3/8. It's hard to do this way. 3/8. 3 1/8. 5 7/8. And then 3 7/8 on this side. All right, I'm done with this. Okay, and then we have this again. I want it to go this way, so I'm going to fold it up this way. I think I'll just use this one this time. Fold this up like that. And then this is why, because this is typically the one I would use, and that's why it's shorter. So like I said, it doesn't really matter which way you go. And I will fold this behind right here. So I'm gonna cut off. Cut this off. Hopefully I have it right. All folds. It all folds. I'm gonna go here and get my stuff and try not to ruin it. And so, I had to think of something to have for dinner tonight. I told my son I don't want to cook, so I want to do something easy. I don't know what. Maybe I'll throw something in the crock pot. Chili might be good. It's raining. My kids don't like chili. Isn't that weird? What kind of boys don't like chili? I don't know. It's got to go this way because this is the way I want it to go. Because I want the opening on this side. I'm just gonna... This isn't hard to squeeze when you first open it, you know, but once it gets down to the bottom, it gets difficult when you have old arthritic fingers. That's why I like that one. It's just, it's not as thick plastic, which is why it broke, but I've been using the same one for like years. So for, well, at least a while. It's been a long time, so. It obviously, did I do one? No, I did this one. I'm surprised it doesn't mess up my, and then this one. Like that. Okay. This one. And I'm running out of vellum. But that's okay. I'm gonna and of course I will probably decorate these more. Okay, that's going to be careful not to let that make sure it's dry. Let's do that. Okay, now that we have them, what will we do with them? I will show you. Let me grab my junk journal. I don't know how much time we have, but it'll be cool. Whoops, and this just fell. And it's really big. It's really, really big. So I'm going to grab me a page. Let me find, oh, this is, I think I showed you, did I show you guys how to do, I don't know that this is coming up, but we did do this. This one, on the other side, I just folded the page down and added that. And then back here, I took, and I didn't show this, but I took one of those bags and I just slid it like this. I found this old calendar put in there. And then this, I might have said this already, but this is a poem that I found in the one of the scrapbooks, the old scrapbooks, and it was to Mother. This was a man that had seaman first class who had put this in the paper. And I found this old picture, and I just stuck it in there because maybe that was his mother. And this is an old calendar page, which I thought was really cute. Really old calendar page. And on the back, I took the piece that I cut off of here and made a pocket like that. And this is an old passbook that I found. Also in the vintage stuff. So, I think I will put this here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this here as straight. I'm going to put it right there, straight as I can. It doesn't look straight, does it? I want it to be as straight as possible. Okay, and then I'm going to take this one. And I'm going to put it right there. And then I'm going to take this one. And put it right there. And then I'm going to take this one. And put it right here. So I have like this. And then I can, actually, I might need to fix this one. It's kind of close. I have these, and then of course we need to decorate them and then add some tags in there. And of course I can do something else down here, which I think I like that. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just take a scrap and I'm going to, what is that bag I did? I can't find it, but it's really cool. Okay, so I can't find the cool thing that I made. So, which upsets me a little bit because it was really cool. What I did was I took a paper bag and I put it through my printer with a really cool digital on it, and it came out so neat. And I don't know where it went. It just kind of floated away. Just floated away. So I was going to take that other piece, but I found this piece of file folder, and I'm just going to score this a little bit like this. Just a little bit on the edge because I want to be able to fold it back. And then, so then I can make it into a flip out like this. And I think I'm going to use a piece of tape on this, I think. And then I am going to make little tags for this, but I'm not going to do it today because, you know, you guys don't need to see that. basically tags or tags. And I may just use some of the tags that we've made already, or just some of the ideas that we've made already. Excuse me. And I'm going to do it this way. Just kind of center it over these. It's like I said, I want this journal to be like a really hidden, flippy thing that. So this I made, and I will link the video below. I watched the video. I can't remember her name, but I will link it below because I did it the other day. I'm like, I watched it and I'm like, I have to make one of these. So it's a journaling spot, and it's got tags that her journal and little ribbons. So I'm going to take this and I am going to paste it right here. And I think that will be fabulous. That's what I think. So what I'm going to need to do is do this. So I'll know where to put the glue. And I think art glitter glue, if I have enough in here. I saw it, I'm like, this is so funny. And it was actually 3 of them, and I just cut one off so it would fit. And I can use that somewhere else. But I did. I went step by step, followed her directions. And I will, I'm just saying, I'll link her video below if anybody's interested in making one of these. But these are made with digitals, and I used Tracy Fox's digitals, just like she did. This is the, so I'm going to do that. That's cool. And then what I'll do is I will make some tags to go in here and maybe do something down here. But I think I'm out of time. And so I will, hope you guys like this. This is a super fun. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I hope you guys like this. And I will show you how I decorated it next time. And thanks for watching. And I will see you later. Bye.